Hmm? Mm-hmm. I am recording. I didn't know. Oh well. I'll try another. Okay. Huh. Hello, fellow hobbits. Hope you had a great Christmas. I'm sure you did. Soon, a new year. Wow, 2024. I was doing some work in the other area and over here, so I thought I'd film over here today. If that's okay. I guess it is. This thing got twisted around, didn't it? Alright, so there we go. Okay, you want to stay that way? Maybe this way. Let's see. I don't know. Anyway, so how you all doing out there in the internet world, somewhere around the world, around the planet, maybe even to Mars, huh? What can be done? Special transmitter. Hi. Well, so I just do a video, so I'm doing it. Oh, I wonder. Oh, okay. Not normally in this area that much, but oh well. Oh yeah. So you guys know what this is? You probably don't. Let's see, a collector, crazy collector like me. Oh, okay. So, anyway, saw some cool videos over the holidays. Short videos. I like to keep them short. Some of them are too long, you know. There's some cool stuff on the extra faster than speed of light cosmic ray. 1991. Check it out. Just saw that, so I comment on it since I'm into this area. I have cosmic ray detectors, by the way. Well, the hair is getting all in my hair. Cosmic ray detectors. Thanks to Dr. Peter Kokoshnik a long time ago. The cosmic rays are quite interesting energetic particles. Cosmic rays, beta and that, and they're affected slightly by ELF radio transmitters, which is kind of interesting. You can check it out. Look it up, cosmic rays and alpha, beta, gamma rays, and check that out. Type in VLF, very low frequency radio transmitters. The U.S. Navy and World Navy's like using VLF. It goes far deep under the water as well. Never thought of that, you know. Oh, I. Pretty soon the new year popping up. And other things popping up, I suppose. I'm sure of it. Oh, wow. So I still got the leg issue a little bit. Not much today. Improving every day. So I can move it, bend it more and more, and walk more and more. So that's a good sign with the knee issue. Ha! So I don't know if you see, there's cameras all over the place here. Run right above my head. I guess you can't see it. I think it even blinks on. It shines a light or something. Ugh. Yeah, right there. I guess you can't see it. Everywhere there's cameras, outside and inside here. So high security, as well as to capture any interesting stuff that happens in here. Maybe like me doing naughty things. Oh dear, I shouldn't say that, should I? Throw up a little bag of worms. Naughty things. I wonder what naughty things I do. Hmm. I don't think I'll go there today, but anyway, this is a better angle for talking back and forth, making videos, because I'm addicted to making videos. Years ago, oh yeah, years ago I was making videos as well. That was a high 8 film and super 8mm film and all that stuff. I really have to upload all that stuff I have filmed. There's many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hours of stuff that was put onto a hard drive. All the hard drive, we just have to get it onto the internet and split it up and bring it out there into the world, I suppose. Could teach some people what crazy things I'm doing. I went into a lot of details and some stuff, but oh well. The only films I do is with a stupid old iPad and these stupid YouTube videos I do. I don't know if I could use this thing in working with high energy and let it blow the whole thing up, the circuit, burn it out or something like that, so I don't know. I tried one time, the iPad went kind of weird. That's why I'm trying to film ball lightning and plasma balls and that. Luckily I could zoom in pretty good with this thing, but it still went weird. The videos turned out okay, but the actual videos are kind of strange looking too. You got this glistening kind of weird stuff. Anyway, I'll get around to doing more videos in science and stuff like that and old stuff. So, yeah. A lot of old stuff. Yeah, I know. I redid my hair. New hairstyle for now, for today. Anyway, now it's a better angle, I think. I don't know. My knees are in the way, but oh well. I got sexy legs, by the way. So, do comment. Oh yeah, well I can do those kind of videos as well. You won't see any scientists doing this kind of stuff. I'm not a scientist either, but some people think I am, but I'm not. I'm not an inventor as well, so there you have it. Okay, there we go. I just delve into vintage stuff. Let's see, what would if I had my way? I probably would like a World War II warship. I almost had a chance with 1950s style. Esquimalt-based Canada, British Columbia, Canada, were giving the ships, selling them off to the Reef Society of British Columbia, and one was $25,000. And I really thought about that. I talked to people about it. I said, well, you know, you get this, you got docking fees, you got water, blah, 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 electrical. Came that close, and I talked out of it. I don't know, well. But maybe that's meant to be. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met a whole new chain of events that happened over the years. Still haven't got on Facebook, and I'm wondering if Michael McCardle is CTV News is wondering what's happened, if anything. You know, you're just trying to get on. Oh, we got Instagram. I mentioned the other day, of course, Instagram or WhatsApp. Why do you need that? Why do you just can't? You know, why don't they just let you sign in? I don't know. Your account is locked. How rude of them. Oh, they're very rude, aren't they? Your bloody account's locked, Major. Mwah. It would worry me if it was eBay or something, you know. I'm very good on eBay, got 100% feedback from all the metal samples I sold over the years and other things I sold over the years. So 100% feedback, that's pretty cool. No negative anything. And as I mentioned in this video, I only got a couple of samples left and I'm just gonna, I don't know what to do with them. But I sold so much on eBay, it's amazing. Even free energy devices. I'm not kidding. I built one in 2000, I think in 2016. Some of the videos are out there somewhere on Carla Conniption's YouTube channel, I believe. Yeah. It was composed of those wafers I keep talking about and barium titanate cylinder. It set up a good resonance. It can light up a light bulb a little bit. A very low wattage filament. Just a tiny bulb. You can see it. Not LEDs or anything like that. It was a small, very small lamp with a very thin filament, so the amperes were milliamps. Was very reasonable. Although it did kind of get warm, and some of the wafers started cracking up. There were wafers from an old system I had put away somewhere, forgotten about for decades, years, but the ones I took to Japan were, people loved those. And that's when I got contracted to build them. I got several years. Made a lot of money too. But I keep my bargains with Kyoto Institute of Technology, Mr. Oji Wawa, who actually analyzed them and tested them. Grant Ramond, who was my partner and presenting some of the videos he made to others. Yeah, that was a number of years. And always, I get a fax. I send money to your bank, Mr. Yamabi would, and it was like 10,000 and 100,000 and several 100,000, all that stuff. I went on since the, when did I meet Mr. Yamabi? 1993. At my sister's home in New Westminster, and he gave me $500. Then he wanted to get me to Japan in 94. Yeah, he did. So I was in Japan for a couple of months. In 1996, I was in Japan for a couple of months. And I gotta get all those videos out there too, because they're worth watching, I think. They're kind of fun. It's a whole different world over there. But after that, Yamabi-san, the last time I seen him in 2004. He's very happy and things are still working, but I don't know whatever happened to him. Like Japan, they published a book on me and magazines and on and on. I got all that stuff. But I don't know what happened. It's like they just fell off the side of the planet or something. But later on, I got involved with a German group. It was about the same kind of money, and that was, when was that? 2000. Oh, okay, up to, anyway. Then I sold on eBay a good part of my labs. It's just basically test equipment, none of the important stuff. All the important stuff went to the USA and to be used in the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, $50,000 for all that stuff. I think it was about, let's see. I forget, I think about 8, 9 tons. Although in the apartment I had 24 tons. The rest of all that went with me, and I still have some here, of course. What's it? That was Deutsche Gravity Research Group. But it was mostly, it's not, some of it was mil spec, but most of it was just commercial stuff. Everything in here is all mil spec these days. I call it Navy spec or Army spec, so. And it's come here over the years from all different areas across the globe, across the country, or across the planet. And I don't know if you see this thing. It's not quite. Okay. Mr. Alec in Greece sent this to me. It's to operate a 3-inch 50 autocannon. And these used to be on the warships I worked on. The control up and down and sideways movement and firing buttons here too. This is the firing trigger. Boom! And I had a lot of experience with 3-inch 50s, 3-inch 70s on the warship. Every ship had a 3-inch 50 and a 3-inch 70, as well as the mortar bay. When I worked, my job was taking the ships or the cannons all apart and getting all the good metal for them, and I keep whatever I wanted, plus all the electronics on the Navy ships. Well, 4 ships, a lot of stuff I carried up the hill. Good exercise. But anyway, I'm rambling on the same old story that you probably have told 100 times. And oh well, we like to tell our stories, Doctor. Oh yeah, okay. This fellow always came out of a museum in California. It was for sale on Gunbroker through the Canon Superstore people, and I bought it. It wasn't that much. It was a couple of thousand maybe. And when it arrived, it was all in pieces. So I had to put it all back together again. So they call this an Oerlikon autocannon. 20 mm used in World War II against the kamikazes. It's heavy, pretty heavy. Well, 700 or 800 pounds all together. Shields are pretty heavy too. Show that there. And I have 11 of these things. And my job is to mount them on mounts. And I keep talking about that issue, don't I? But anyway, I will. Look at all the mounts. Some of them are all bronze, solid bronze. They're all stacked in the corner there and all stacked in the other area. And these are all totally legal. But anyway, yeah, I've always been interested in firearms ever since I was a kid. And I got my 2 guns when I was about 10 years old. One was a .303 Ross rifle, and the other was a double barrel 12-gauge shotgun. And in those days, next door neighbor who was in the military, Mr. Watts, tested them in the backyard. Oh, they work great. So I went on to buying guns from Tom Von Gallis and Lever Antiques in Canada. I got quite a hell of a collection. I still have, when I was a kid, some pistols, pre-1898. Geez, with the price tag still on them. Totally nuts, And then I got all the stuff from Germany, went through the RCMP, as well as the ATF. I still have all that. Don't sell guns. I have so many I forgot what the hell I bought. It's kind of fun. All vintage, antique. Anyway, that being said, I like restoring things. I restored firearms ever since I was a kid. I got into radio and then Tesla and other scientist stuff and other things and military history, Navy history, and all that. It was a lot of fun. I'm having always a lot of fun. So today I was working some hours on a SX Helicopters 28. nicely made piece. It's almost mil spec. Very old. So like a number of hours I put into some of these things. It gets interesting. Let's see. The biggest thing I did some years ago. You're probably gonna see it if I move the chair. Let's see. 1,000-pound computer system. I don't know if you can see that. Move the chair around more, maybe. I guess you see it. Took all that. What's that guy doing? Oh, belt. An old belt. There's levers and things on this mount. A big dial here. All bronze. So that took me a month or two. I took it all apart, cleaned it, did minor repairs on things, and got it running. I can't tell if you. Oh yeah, okay. Over there. I have the matching radar for it too. That camera came off HMCS Yukon. But you know what I like learning all the time about stuff. So I learn all the time. I study these things and I learn and study and learn. I don't know if you can see it. I move the shielding is in the way. I can't go too bad. Let's see. Anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. You can see it now. Okay. See, I learned from these things, these old things that because a lot of technology is no longer in existence. I don't know the old stuff. I get this guy out of the way here. And these, I clean them and study them and do that kind of stuff. So, oh yeah, this one. This is. Well, you can see that one. Okay, I guess. Okay. Some of the stuff I have, I study it, repair it, clean it, and sometimes even write out the history, take pictures of it, and present it to different groups. So it keeps me out of trouble. I mean, what the hell? Oh, wow. Maybe I should move. I haven't heard from stalkers lately. I guess they got my message on my video. Stalkers. APH. One of them. Another Adrian Elliott Stone. I think he's probably caught $5,000 reward on the guy. He has 103 convictions. The convictions are extortion from different people. And the last I heard on Ripoff Report, he's in with ISIS, I think. Somebody said that, and there was a $5,000 reward for his whereabouts. Barbara, where's my hot chocolate, Barbara. I'm as goofy as ever, as you know. Being goofy is fun for me. I'll spread those chops, John. Yeah, well, maybe someday I'll get more bodacious, huh? Come on. Gotta exercise more. Getting flabby. I lost 15 pounds. I'm very happy for that. I want to get more well buffed. Working in here, it's a lot of physical stuff I do. Moving things and cleaning things and building things. Hey, John, get in focus. That's an odd sound. I don't know if this picks up that sound, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I don't know. Sounds like an alarm or something. Huh. Yeah, next door is my doctor who worked on my leg, and they have a pretty good security system on those buildings next to the old now torn down Howard Memorial Hospital. This property is part of the Howard Memorial Hospital. But my doctor wants to come down and visit down here sometime when the holidays are gone. That'd be fun. I'll show him around, give him a grand tour. I gave him a medal sample for a Christmas present. I gave my other buddy another medal sample. That was Sir Charles. I call him Sir Charles, and I gave Nancy a medal sample too. One that's on video. Actually, nobody knows about it. I guess it's on video somewhere out there, and the news media filmed it, and I seen it on YouTube. It's around very heavy bushing that blew up, all shiny, and it just. And they comment on that. I have to search for it. I guess just find it, post it on one of my videos or something. I'll get around to it. I'm surprised how many videos there are of the weird stuff I used to do, but we'll be doing it again maybe. I don't want to wreck anything in here. That's no good. Find my drill press or machine tool wrecked. That's no fun. One of these things falling apart. I kind of know where the field is once I get into it. And really I haven't got into it for a while because I've been busy getting the equipment together. So to do it again, and they all have to be clean and cleaned up. All high voltage stuff. All high voltage stuff's got to be properly mounted. Proper corona rings and dampeners. Grounds. Like I did before. But getting close. I'm taking my time. There's no rush. What the hell? I'm having fun restoring the stuff that comes in. I'm gonna learn a lot by restoring unusual pieces, like, oh, okay. Sometimes I have to make a whole case for something, too. If I can show you. Dr. Barbara. Move this around this way. Collection of regeneration receivers. Okay. And anybody in ham radio will know what those are. Regen, very different than more modern type, but yeah, Regen. RBA, RAK7. You look them up online or on Google. RAK, RBB, RAO6. All World War II stuff. The fun part about that, it's all in mint condition, most of it. Like somebody got it, and then he got all original tags on it too. It just sits somewhere for decades. And I found one couple just recently arrived some days ago. How long I've been talking for, I gotta keep watching my time here, okay? This has been half hour so far. Problem face. Hey. Problem face or pablum face? Little Dr. Googly. And there's the aisle. It's still navigational. I mean, all the way down there. And I have up here, on top of the two cargo containers, some amount of things that's totally barren up there. I don't know if you can see anything. I got lots of space to get filled up yet. Over there is, where am I pointing? A cannon carriage I'm gonna finish someday. Say where are they? That way, I guess. I got all these cannons that need to be mounted. I got some mounted. I make my own cannons, by the way. Let's see if we can see that one down there. I make that one. And I have a bigger version of that which weighs, I think, 1,300 pounds. All of that, I'm sure. But this guy maybe is 300 pounds, maybe, with the metal and stuff like that. Inventor 3 helped out a bit on this guy, too. And I got his information on a plaque I mounted on here. And I can't walk away from this iPad because it's plugged in the wall. And anyway, compliments of Inventor 3 some years ago. What other stuff I can talk about? If it's all kind of boring, let me know. Why don't you, in your comments, I'm turning into a YouTube person now, because I could care less, but you can ask any question you want in comments. Anything. I'll be honest. I'll be dead honest, and please do it. Just ask me anything. And I'll talk about it. Or reply to you and mention it as well. Which is fun. That's the fun part, is the comments and replying to them. You get a lot of interesting questions. I like answering them, no problem. You can ask me anything. I could care less. No, ask me what's the best sex I ever had or anything. It doesn't matter. Okay? And ask me why I dress this way. You can do anything. I'm very open to answering any question. Good part of me is free to do stuff like this, these videos, because I don't believe in religion, gods, or that kind of thing. The main thing I believe in is high positivity towards everybody, and avoid negativity, because it can make you sick and make you mental, sort of, You got a lot of some politicians out there are totally insane. You know that, don't you? Like Donald is totally nuts, and others. All those characters are getting arrested and thrown in jail. It's a good thing, I suppose. I honestly think the Donald's going totally psychosis. He is psychotic, and he's got his followers that believe what he says is true. That is scary. It's like Adolf Hitler when he was ranting and raving. People believed him, and it turned into a horrific, horrible, one of a kind things on this planet. Took all the combined countries to defeat Adolf Hitler. So be very leery on insane, negative people. And don't be brainwashed. It's all media being pumped to your brain. And don't believe it. Of course, a lot of you out there won't even look at this video. The Donald is number one. But they're suggestible humans that need some help, unfortunately, but oh well. I don't know. It's weird. I've met congressmen. I've met princes. And to me, it was just the equal thing with me. Is this very interesting person? Yes, okay, talk. Have a good laugh, talk about stuff, but I never worshipped them. I never, like some people do. I mean, I had them come right in my apartment in New Westminster and take me out for dinner, a lunch, and with their wife. I'm not kidding. No, it's very true. I have all the letters to prove that story, okay? I'm not bragging. I know a lot of people, I said, and they're all human. We all go to the bathroom, we all take a crap, we all laugh, cry, get sick, have dreams of good things. You gotta visualize every human is special in a way. Just visualize the Donald with the big mouth. He does take a crap. Picture him sitting on the toilet taking a crap, wiping himself. Picture him going to bed. Picture him having weird sex. See, he's just another human, right? Big mouth. A lot of hungry media covering all this nonsensical gibberish, which you actually believe in. It's pretty weird. It's an interesting effect. Look it up on psychology today and see what you can find out and learn about psychology and interactions. That's why I shun people that start wanting to worship me. So, you're just a human too. So do not worship. You may laugh, feel good about them, and not worship. Come on. I told people off about that one. Oh, I know John Hutchison. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, I'm flattered, but I'm not interested, thank you. I met you too, so what's the difference between you and me? You're a human being with desires and feelings and sentiments and stuff, so what? It's kind of, anyway. Just be human. Don't worry, be happy. I don't know. I had a crush on Paris Hilton. I met her in Los Angeles. She became a topic with Gordon Novello. and all his emails and letters. I made a copy of them all and put them on a blogger somewhere. I got so much on a blogger that I can't even forget how to get into it. It's called Waiting on the Edge of Forever, or John K. Hutcherson blogspot.com. You're most welcome to crack into it and get all any information you want. I just don't know how. When it comes to internet stuff, I get very, very bored. I haven't bothered even to crack into it. There's a hell of a lot of stuff uploaded, even from the White House. It's uploaded by a hacker friend of mine who hacked the White House and made a CD on it of it. I wonder what's his name now. Michael D. Jong. I wonder if he's still alive. He got in trouble by hacking into the RCMP's website. He had to go to court. I had to go to court with him to explain what Tesla is, which I did do. And there's a photograph. I was standing in the Canadian or the provincial courthouse. He even got a limo for me to get there, so it was kind of interesting times. Oh well. Michael G. Jong. And I think I might have him on video too. And then his girlfriend, who I have on video for sure, who was filming some of the effects. At the time, she came visiting, filming my apartment, so I do have that video as well. So there's a lot of videos that are hidden away that nobody knows about that could be uploaded, used by scientists, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know the answer. Barbarella. Look at those chops, aren't they sexy? Ooh, when I get my mini skirt on and sexy underwear, they'll be really sexy. See, I have no... To me, that's all normal stuff, you know? No... What do you call it? Walls or... And I understand that. I study psychology at the... So, I experienced a lot of stuff, too, with different people. Those fun times. My apartment was 24 tons of equipment, but occasionally an extra 100 pounds show up. Like, oh, okay. Like, for a couple of months, or for a week, or a couple of days, or a day, or one of those little slings, you know? Well, had a lot of that. I always remember the lady showing up with a big bag full of whips. I really didn't like getting slapped around like that, but oh well. I'm just aha. Oh, I've seen other things too. Billy Ross, who was a man who I hung out with, and we went to the Shaggy Horse in Vancouver and to S&M places. One of them was somebody getting shocked, mild shocked, or slapped and tied up and all that. To me, it's just normal human stuff. I didn't participate in it. I don't mind being dominated. But it was interesting. Actually, I like being dominated by somebody. It's a long story. I've been there all over the place. All kinds of different sexual situations. Even butter and oil and grease and saran wrap. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Doesn't bother me. It's just all normal human stuff that nobody talks about and too afraid to talk about because God will come down and electrocute them. Or their counterparts will go ballistic and say you're a freak and you're a lunatic and all that stuff. So, to me, it's just normal. As long as you don't hurt anybody, and all legal age folks, I don't respect anything below into perversion. No, no, no. That's a big no. Must be always adults and older. And respectful and not hurt anything and hurt anybody. That's what adults do anyway. My dad was like that, and my mother. Behind closed doors, that's cool. Everything's cool. Like me getting whipped behind closed doors, or Marianne Miller tying me up and choking me a little bit. Good old Marianne Miller. And then there's real love, which is very different than all that stuff. Which is very important. But anyway. Oh, well, even in Crease Clinic in Riverview, it was very interesting. I mean, you have a priest dressed up as a priest. There's a priest in there for some mental issue. He likes sitting in the bottom of the stairs in the Crease building and getting to the basement area. And I would always walk around and explore stuff. And I came by him, and one day he's sitting there, and he looks at me and says, blah, 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 and something. And oh, sure, please, I'll sit down next to you and do whatever you want. And it was interesting. I had my different rooms in Crease building, as well as Westland building. Crease building, used in X-Files, and other films. I'm gonna find my god. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah, Maria. We had fun in psychological observation room, one-way mirror thing, or what do you call this thing? I always remember saying, "Oh," she was saying, "Oh, it's nice and thick." Wonder what that means. Nice and thick. Oh well. Let's just say we had fun because the center section of Crease Clinic had all offices, and on weekends the offices were vacant. And there's a chapel upstairs on the fourth floor, and hardly anybody around. We go in there and have fun. Or if I'm busy, well, I'll take one of the property of the province of British Columbia, Tao, up in the woods, and have fun. Rosalie Jones. Nancy Jane Snyder. I wonder if they're still around. Edith Coulter. But dozens of other folks in the women's part of the building, which was the east side. It's healthy. Oh, speaking of health, I should get my vitamins and everything before I leave here. I take a lot of vitamins, so I should do that now, I guess, and get going. But how long is this now? Way to 40 minutes. That's 40. Yeah, well, what the hell? Oh, wow, getting close to an hour, so I gotta get going. So just thought I'd make a stupid video like I always do every day, mostly every day. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, just something to do, unwind from me and my adventures and stuff. And this one I carried on into the very interesting areas. Yeah, you can come around and whip. Never mind.